This is an exclusive from Leading the Ring.
Best shot, Alan Green.
First off, thanks for having me at this press conference. Apologize for not being able to show up. I just wasn't planning on breaking training camp to come to this thing. And a fighter should be confident, Dan. I mean, if a fighter's not confident, then he's not a fighter. He really shouldn't even be in the ring. The fighter's worthless once he doesn't believe in himself anymore. As far as what Virgil Hunter said, I'm not going to comment on that because I'm not fighting Virgil Hunter. I'm fighting Andre Ward. And Andre Ward is a good fighter. Good young fighter, very skilled, very talented. I do respect his skills, but against a fighter like myself, like I've said before, he's going to have to bring a lot more to the table than what he did against Mikko Kessler. And I did admire what he did to Kessler. No disrespect there. I don't want anybody to think I don't disrespect this kid. I do, but at the same time, June 19th, I will be WBA super middleweight champion.
Okay. Anything else to add to that, Alan, before we...
You know what? I pretty much said everything that I've had to say. And I'll do the rest of my talking on June 19th, or like Mr. Hunter said, after the fight in the last press conference.
Well, one question I do want to ask you, because there was a headline in the Boxing Talk that said something on the lines that you felt that you were going to mop the floor with Andre. Why? What makes you believe you can do that?
That I said I was going to mop the floor with Andre?
Well, a headline similar to that. That you were going to take him.
For one, I didn't say that. I said Andre Ward is a good fighter. And they asked me, did I give him a chance against me? I said no.
Here's what you said. I know for a fact that I would blow him out of the water.
Okay, exactly. I will blow him out of the water. I will blow him out of the water. He's a good fighter. He's a good fighter. He will mount some resistance and some resilience because his amateur pedigree speaks for itself. But at the end of the day, when I take him in the deep water, he will be blown out of it.
Thank you, Alan.
You know, I have another opponent who's talking loud, minimizing what I've done, and, you know, that's okay. You know, if it's not one thing, it's another. You know, Ward is, when I was in the amateurs, Ward isn't tough. He's, you know, there's no way he's gonna win a gold medal. There's no way he's gonna be able to, you know, we proved him wrong, you know, as a professional. Oh, he can't take a shot. He's, you know, he's not tough. He doesn't hit hard. After the Kessler fight, you know, it's the headbutts, it's the holding, it's the pushing, it's the grappling. Now it's the fact that we're fighting in Oakland. You know, at some point in time, the world is going to have to give us our just due. So to say that is to say what's being said, how Alan Green feels, that's a good thing. I take it, I use it as fuel, and I'm going to do what I've been doing for the last 12 years, prepare, come in a fight, ready to win, and get the win. That's what we've been doing for the past 12 years. I've had opponent after opponent try to intimidate me, opponent after opponent try to minimize me, opponent after opponent try to break down my skills on the outside. But when they get inside, it's something totally different. So you all know how I get down. I'm a show and tell kind of guy. I don't do a lot of talking. I'm going to speak my mind, but I'm going to always stay respectful. In my opinion, Alan Green is a beast. That's what I'm preparing for. That's what I'm eating, sleeping, and drinking. I'm getting ready to fight a monster. That's how I look at it. I have nothing to say negative about his talent. I have nothing to say negative about his skill. We have a date. We have a date, June 19th. And when you have a date and you got a dancing partner, it's not much else that needs to be said. So we have that. I look forward on putting on another tremendous fight for the fans. And believe it or not, I'm going for 3 points in this fight. Alan Green is absolutely right. It's going to be deep water in this fight. And we're going to see who can swim the best when we get to that point.
What about Olympic-style drug testing for this fight?
I would love it.
What about you, Alan? What do you think of that, Alan?
I don't have a problem with that.
I think what Floyd has done,
But at the same time, it's starting a little trend, and to me, it takes away from boxing itself. But if it must be, it must be.
I think it's good because what Floyd is doing is he's setting the tone for the future, I believe, and I think that, you know, he's experiencing some resistance from, you know, some people, but some people like it, and I do. I think that it would be good. And I've been through it as an top amateur fighter for, you know, at least 3 or 4 years. So it's inconvenient, I'll tell you that, but it's something that's good because it'll let the whole world know that everybody's playing on an even playing field, and there won't be any negative press concerning guys' victories and that kind of thing. I think it's a beautiful thing.
I've read in your press release that you said that you don't expect Andre to get into the ring with you no matter what. Do you still feel that way after this press conference?
Obviously not. He's fighting. Obviously not. He's fighting, and I respect him for fighting. I was a little unsure about the situation with the injury and this and that. You know, you hear a lot of things in boxing. Boxing's a small world. So I heard a lot of different things that were going on, and I said, okay, well, maybe this fight's not going to happen. Maybe he may go in another direction. Maybe he may never get in the ring with me. That's why I made the statement I made.
What's wrong with
But
your,
obviously he's fighting now. So, you know, we got the date set for June 19th.
what's wrong with your finger?
Nothing.
That's what
Nothing
Kobe
at all,
said.
man. Nothing at all.
That's why he's hiding it now.
But this one,
Can you do that? Can you do that one again?
that's a joke, man. It's a joke.
This question's for Alan. Alan, you seem pretty mellow and calm right now. Last time we had spoken and stuff, you had kind of expressed how bad you wanted this fight. And that's the whole reason I came to this press conference, because I wanted to hear what you had to say.
And the question is?
The question is, can you give us a little something, man? I mean, you know, you've never been shy of words. How come all shy now?
Oh, no. Listen, what you gotta say, I'm not shy at all, but I came straight from my gym, straight over here, so I really don't have much energy right now, but I'm not shy at all. But like I said, I'm just excited about this fight. This is the fight I wanted. This will probably be, from a strategic standpoint and style-wise, the toughest fight for me in the tournament. So, but like I said, I'm looking forward to it, and this is the fight I wanted.
Now,
Andre Ward beat Mikkel Kessler, the guy who was billed as #1, so it's only befitting that I fight the best guy that they have in the tournament, which is Andre Ward.
now, do you feel when you're coming down to Oakland, do you think you're going to get a fair shake? Because when we spoke, and you didn't think you would. You said you would have to knock out Andre Ward.
It's like this. Technically, I'm coming up to Oakland, but anyway. But no, it's like this. As long as everything's neutral, judges, referees, I mean, nobody should have a problem with that as long as everything's neutral. I mean, I'm not worried. I'm not worried at all. Period.
Ward, obviously.
As long as I don't have to fight Andre Ward, 3 judges and a referee, I'm fine.
Hey, Alan, I take offense to that comment because I've been doing this for
Take it
20
on you.
some. Well, I am. That's why I'm saying it to you. You know, don't insinuate that judges are crooked because.
I didn't say that.
Well, of course
I
you
didn't say
did.
that.
You're
I just said
saying a
neutral
fair.
anything.
You're saying fair.
Hey,
That's
I
all
didn't
we
say
want.
like
Whoever
that.
wins that fight, we want to walk out of that ring
I said,
as the winner.
exactly. Okay, well, you know what? And that's why everything can be neutral and everything can be fine. Period.
But now you're insinuating that if they're not from Istanbul, they're not neutral.
You did that.
I just want to make that clear. Don't have any disparaging words for
Okay, but
judges.
listen, you don't go to Germany and fight in Germany with all German referees.
Hey,
or
look,
German judges.
I could care less, as long as I've got a good fighter.
That's right, because y'all stand in Oakland. But take it how you want to.
Now, Alan, there's only one man here that's standing here today, that's Andre Ward, and that's the way I expect to see it June 19th.
Well, like I said, I'm not fighting you, Dan. You can say what
Of
you want
course
to say.
not.
Like I said, I
That's
wasn't
what-
insinuating anything. I wasn't insinuating
All right,
anything.
well, that's fine then.
I think, and I definitely concur with Dan, but I think, and also in fairness to Alan Green, I think initially he wasn't saying that. I think that people that were with him were very much concerned about him coming to Oakland, and sometimes I get the impression that the people around him are not confident in him, and some things have been said along that manner. So, that's a hard thing to live with. When the people around you are not confident that you can't do it, and that you have to have everything in line to try to get a victory, it puts a lot of pressure on the fighter. So I'm here to show respect.
No pressure here.
I'm here to
No
show.
pressure here.
I'm here to show respect to the fighter, and just kind of be aware of the people around you, because other people can be scared for you. So I don't think you're scared at all. I think you've been in the game long enough, and I think that you have the necessary bravado. I think you have the necessary talent, ability, and hunger to come in and get the job done. But, on the real, sometimes other people around you are scared, and And I just want things to be right before the fight and after the fight. You've labored hard in this profession. You've worked hard in this profession. And even if it doesn't go your way this time, you still deserve to be represented right and have the people around you to have the utmost confidence in you. So, you know, I just wanted to put that out there for you. And that's how I feel about it. I'm not questioning you at all. I think you coming ready, and I think you coming prepared, but sometimes it's just the people around you.
Very well said, Verge. Alan?
Yeah.
Well, we all know anyway that Andre Ward ain't none of the officials. You can ask Miranda, he'll tell you he lost. Judges ain't had nothing to do with it. And you can ask Miguel Kessler, he'll tell you he lost. The judges, the referees ain't gonna have nothing to do with this.